Well, we finally started our biking out of Frankfurt, Germany, and we are on the Main River for the first time. And look at this, after just about 1 hour, we found this ferry boat. And we thought, what is this? We weren't planning on riding a ferry boat across the other side of the mine, but it's an incredibly beautiful town across the river. Look at the half-timbered houses. Those are probably 300, 400 years old. And this gorgeous cathedral. Here's my wife. She's busy. Oh. Okay, we paid. How much? What was the price? It was about $2. No, that wasn't much. It's only $1.50 each. Wow, that's a bargain. But look at this cute town. I need to get to the front here. So this is the Main River. It's a medium big river. And really, we had no idea that this ferry boat was here. We saw some bikers going off to the side. We thought, where are they all going? But they all know that this is a bucket list you can't miss. This little town. Well, we got to look up what the name of the town is. We don't have a clue. This is one of the joys of biking across Germany. There's unexpected treasures that you just bump into without even planning. So we get to explore that this cathedral is major. It must be, I would guess, 300 or 400 years old, and the half timbers. It's very cute. We're gonna look up what the name of this town is. We'll tell you in a few minutes. This totally caught us by surprise. Let's go, vámonos, into the unknown city. We're gonna figure out what this thing's called in a few minutes. I want to introduce you first of all to our bike mascot. This is Donau. We found him laying on the Danube River about a year ago. He was just in the weeds and we rescued him, and now he goes with us everywhere on our bike. This is my bike. There's my wife over here, and she's riding her little tiny Kinderfahrrad, which is a child bike. Here, step back to here. Look at how little this is and how little my wife is. She's 4'10" or so. We'll call it 4'11". Close enough. But the name of the town,
it's called,
we know now, it's called Seeling. Hear my German, it's so good. Seilingenstadt. Seilingenstadt. These people here who are German, they're kind of turning around and laughing at me. And who is that American? He doesn't know how to say Seilingenstadt. Yeah, I'm getting better at it now. Hello, horsey. Are you a good horse? You're a German horse. Do you speak English? Look how pretty you are. Look at you. And there's your friend over there. Is that your girlfriend? So we're on the biking path just outside Frankfurt, Germany. And there's horses everywhere. They're riding some dressage. Did you see the castle? Yes. We're in Aschaffenburg. This is the end of our first day of Main River biking. Look at this. Yeah, go ahead. You can bike up there. Go on. Go, go. Look at the castle. It's enormous. Can you believe it? I think this is like the #1 attraction of the entire Main River. We're going to be on here for 9 days. So look at the size of that castle. And here's the river right here. Here's our little Canadian goose friend. Well, it's day 2, next morning. And here we are at the castle. It's an amazing castle. And we were looking for a breakfast spot. It's only about 8 a.m., 8 in the morning. And we always look for a good place to eat breakfast. And how about this? We went to the bakery and we got our pastries near the hotel, but then we came down to the river just a couple blocks away. And this is our breakfast spot. Look at this. There is the castle. So beautiful. You know, some people, they pay like $15, $20 for their breakfast right here. Yeah, they pay a lot of money for their breakfast. They sit in some little stuffy room and they look at walls and they pay a lot of money. We get some incredible pastries. The German bakeries are so good. And it's like $2 to get these wonderful pastries. And then we come to a place like this. We have our breakfast. Gee, this is the way to live, and it costs nothing. Here, come over here. Here, they got to meet Donau. Get a close-up of Donau. This is our bike mascot. We carry him every place for like 2 years now, Donau. We don't bring our children with us. They're all grown and old, so this is our baby. But he always sits here, and he looks around. Look, he's looking at the Main River right now. Okay, where's the pastries? You gotta see these pastries. They're like $2, and they're like 10 times better than Starbucks, and they're less than half the price. They're big. They're fresh. Everything is fresh. We're gonna find a place here to sit down. Okay, we're gonna have our wonderful breakfast here in the most beautiful place on the Main River. Look at this castle. This is like the biggest castle you'll see in almost anywhere. Germany, France, they don't get any bigger than this. All right, we're gonna eat.